Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man. But as he's developed great knees.
Yeah.
He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fights. And
as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 261 pounds. El Toro! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 242 pounds, fighting out of New York, Iron.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up and we are underway.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go with round one. Classic matchup of striker versus striker. These guys have both faced a lot of grapplers in the past. They like the draw tonight.
Oh, yeah, they love seeing an opponent that will not be trying to dive at their legs. They know when they get to the center of the octagon, the only steps back they will take is if they choose to move out of range to re-enter back into the striking realm. It's a very comforting thought for both of these competitors. Ooh, what a punch.
Goes to the body there. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Oh, single collar tie here.
Caught that kick there.
Oh, nice knee to the body. Strong to quite strong there.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
But that punch no good. Now going upstairs with the left hook.
Ooh, what a head kick.
Well, one got through. That kick was blocked.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
And they separate. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Got the single collar tie. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there. Game of inches right there, boys. Whoa. It was good night if that landed. Dig and kick.
All right, single collar tie now. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Beautiful strike. Nice head kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And he landed the right hand there. And both guys really throwing with authority. All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to...
Oh! Huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, right hook attempt, no good. Oh, and now he lands the knee. I'm not sure his opponent saw that coming.
He didn't see it coming because he does such a great job of just throwing. He doesn't have any tell when he's going to throw it. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Pretty good right hand.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Single collar tie now. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Oh!
All right, there's the end of the round, and you've got to be in a serious flow to not just execute that Superman punch, but to even attempt it.
To even try it, you got to be really in your rhythm. Everything has to be going perfectly, as we saw in the lead up to that attack.
All right, that horn marks the end of the round. There was a lot to like really on both sides, but particularly that Superman punch, an absolute thing of beauty.
Beautiful attack. Her ability to let loose in the octagon is truly a sight to behold. Not many people are willing to try something so risky.
Oh, collar tie. Just missed with that right hand. Oh, he slipped well there to avoid the left hand coming back. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight.
great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
And they separate.
Oh, nice right hand. He lands a big knee to the body.
Wow, what a head kick. Oh, big left hook there. Oh.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He just...
Oh! So he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it. Nice strike.
Some nice back and forth action here. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie, and they separate.
Slice and elbow lands from the clinch. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. Oh!
Good job keeping that head off the center line, slips to avoid the right hand. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Ooh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and then trying to shove an underhook. You cannot bend down to try to get out of Muay Thai clinch.
Nice defense here. Single leg takedown attempt will not materialize.
Left hand punch from the clinch. Massive knee lands from the Thai clinch. Big kick lands.
Lands the right hand. Man, doesn't take much for the red.
Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Knee to the body.
Way to control the posture of your opponent. Rotate him and then throw that big elbow around the guard. Oh, man.
Oh, huge elbow.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Ooh. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
And he caught the kick. Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Big kick lands.
Oh, beautiful head movement. Slips there. Oh, single collar tie here. Oh! Just out of range with that right hook. How about those 5 minutes?
Hey, stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and we will continue to keep an eye on the cut on the nose. That thing is only getting worse. And again, you got to get that guard up, and even when he does, it seems like the strikes are getting through. That is a significant cut now on the bridge of his nose. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a... Oh,
he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Oh, big left. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Muay Thai plum. And they separate. Slips. Body attack, and it's blocked. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Got the single collar tie. And they separate. Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tell, just a brutal kick.
Great upper body movement defensively. Slips another strike there, and offensively, he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively, he's been strong tonight.
And that has caused frustration for the opponent. Not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament to the head.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. That's a crippling shot there. Oh!
Nice punch there.
Wow!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 53 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out quick.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.